Hey everyone, welcome to Brad's Gadgets. Today we're off to the kitchen here to test out and review the OSTER touchscreen 4-slice toaster. Okay, so the functions on the front here, you can set it to whatever degree of toastiness you want. We have a reheat button, we have a frozen button, and we have a bagel button. But let me do it on the other side here because it's hard to see. The display's a little dimmer than I wanted it to be. If we activate the one side, then we hit the cancel button, automatically shuts it down. And we can just lift up on the handle to check on the bread during mid-toast if we want. Doing a dry run here, you can see the elements heating up. The center elements are not as bright as the outside elements. So the thin bars in the middle, between the two slices, is a little less heat than on the outside. And you can see it just by how bright the elements are. I'm going to do a test, and I'm going to do all 6 levels of toastiness. And we're going to see how this progresses and how it actually toasts your bread. How does it come out? Now, I've sped this up, obviously, because we don't need to sit here for 3 minutes while we watch a toaster toast. And here is our results. So that's the first side, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's on the left side. Now I'm going to flip them over, and now you can see on the right side of the toast. And that might be a little bit hard to comprehend, so I'm going to show you a side-by-side picture of all of them together. But you can see that one side toasts a little bit more than the other side. Okay, so what about a bagel and what about English muffins? So we're going to give them a test as well. I'm going to put them in for the same amount of time, which is just level 4. The bagel function is selected on the bagel side. And I'm kind of hoping that, just the inside would toast, not so much the outside. Now, given that the small divider between the two slices is a little bit weaker, I really should have put this bagel in kind of backwards. The outer side won't get as toasty as the inside. So you can lift the activator a little bit higher to get your bread out. And that's an English muffin right there. And now we're just going to wait on the bagel. Bagel's going to take a little longer, hence the bagel feature is selected. And of course this is super hot, so maybe you should use tongs with that. I'll know for the future. Alright, so here's our results. Let's take a look. Now, just on level 4, the bagels look very crunchy, and they were. The English muffins seem to be a little bit better. Let's take a look at the outside of them. So you can see they've gotten toasty as well. So that's kind of on me for not putting these in the toaster kind of backwards. I should have done with the inside of each pointing towards the outside of the toaster. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the OSTER or OSTER? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. 4-slice touchscreen toaster. For the money, I mean, it's a toaster. I do like my gadgets, obviously, and I do like the touchscreen on it. It's very easy to use, and it's very reactive to your touch, as long as you're touching the right spots. I like that has the stainless steel, which does match most of my appliances as well. Plus the black gives it a sleek design. What I don't like about it is that this screen is very dim. And even though I'm touching everything here, lighting up as much as I can to show you, you can pretty much see it's a very dim display. Not exactly at all like what they show on the box. So if it was at this brightness level, I'd be much more happier with this toaster. For the price point, it was $69 off of Amazon. And it's pretty comparable, I think, to most of the other toasters that I've come across while I was shopping for a new one. Obviously the toast results. I don't like that it's not even on both sides, as I showed you from the demonstration. I would think that on a brand new toaster, it should toast it pretty evenly. On both sides should be identical, not one lighter than the other. So that I'm not the happiest with. But what do you expect out of a toaster? I mean, any of the other toasters I've tried, touchscreen or not, is pretty close to the same result. So, I mean, you can't expect perfection for under $100, and I get that. Do I recommend buying this? If you're in the market for a toaster, if you like gadgets, sure, it's not a bad buy. It's not a terrific buy. Now the 4 slices being $69.99 and the 2 slices $49.99. So for the extra $20 you get double the toaster. So other toasters on Amazon are ranging between $40 and $85, and obviously up depending on which brand you want. So this fits right in the middle of that kind of market. Maybe a little bit on the higher end, but you're also getting the digital touchpad on the front. Now, it's not the one that has the tablet on the front of it, but hey, whatever. I'm not spending $450 on a toaster. Anyway, so if you are in the market for a toaster and you watch this review, hopefully it's helped you decide whether or not one of these is right for you or not. And like all my videos, I've bought this with my own money. I'm not sponsored. I'm not giving it. I don't get a discount. They're actually things that I buy, I test out, and then I pass on the knowledge to you. Anyways, if you got any value out of this video, you know what I'm going to ask you to do, and that's the usual is, hey, maybe just click on the like, maybe even subscribe, and don't forget down in the bottom right hand corner, there is the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And as always, well, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.